Well, this week we're in the plant room again. I have all my supplies out for, I'm gonna take some cuttings for spring nask. So it might be a little bit early, but I mean, the plants are overgrown, and if I do want to do a bathroom run out, then I'm gonna have to move all of these to somewhere, right? And right now it's ridiculous. So I'm thinking I'm gonna take cuttings of everything that hasn't, so anything that isn't currently in bloom and that hasn't recently bloomed, so that it would be planning on blooming right now, because it seems like a majority of these wanna bloom kind of over the winter time. So I think the males bloom now, and then the females probably in like 2 to 3 months. So what is it, beginning October, so maybe like January I'll have pollen to pollinate the girls with. So maybe I'll have 2 rounds of taking cuttings. So my plan is, so actually I've, most people save jars and bottles. I think I've only ever had one person complain about it, but to each their own. They don't have lots of plant cuttings to take. So I think I'll do 2 rounds of plant cuttings, and the Ventricosa by Trismatiensis just made seeds, and there's a piece of it up there that I want to say is like whatever the height of the ceilings here is, 7 foot, 8 foot. So I'm definitely going to cut the top of that. Maybe I'll cut it down by a couple feet and try to root it. Maybe some pieces of the Sovata. I think the Song of Melancholy, and then maybe the Bongzo. It's never bloomed, but it originally came from Malaysiana, and I think a lot of people don't want to bother with trying to import from there, so I figure I'll spread it around the market a little bit better. Maybe I'll take a cutting of this Monstera. I think I'll take some cuttings of Swamp Thing up there. Maybe some cuttings of Globrata, maybe Inermis. I don't remember if I have success with rooting Inermis or not. And then maybe Simon here. I think he might be sterile, so I don't think I care if he blooms. And that might be it. I think the small ones over here are too small to take cuttings of. And then I think my Campy hybrids, I think I'm gonna hold back on cutting those. Like the Thorelia by Campanulata, that one's female, and if she blooms again, I definitely want to be crossing her with the, what's it called, Hamada by Platykyla that's currently in bloom. Because I think I've flooded the market with enough Thorelia by Campanulata by Platykyla hybrids. It should be pretty vigorous. I don't know how they're doing. I haven't seen too many updates. And then I might take cuttings of the Tenuis too. It's kind of the wiry one up there that's trying to crawl all over the place. And that might be it. Maybe I'll take some cuttings of the Clipiatas, but I've never had luck with rooting those. There's one over there, and there's one on the corner there. Maybe I'll cut the head off of it and see how it does. I gave one to a friend and it didn't really do anything though, so it might be pointless. Let's see if I can't get up here. Ooh. Without, because one of my fingers is sticky from nectar and I didn't want to get it all over the floor. So I got seeds from somebody, and I think that they're already starting to sprout a little bit. I don't know if you can see in there, but I think it's a bunch of Ventricosas by Inermis pollen, and I think the Inermis hybrid is starting to sprout. The rest of these are just kind of working on their cultures of springtails and whatever fungi you want to grow in there. Yep. Oh, I should probably show this off. My one surviving Sam Leilani hybrid plant. I'm still sad about the one that had the double tongues under the lid that died. the one with kind of the interesting quadrilateral mouth. So there's what I bought this as, and then there's what it seems like it's a hybrid of. There's no way there isn't ampullaria in that, and I swear there wasn't ampullaria listed in the cross, so we shall see. There's the Hamada by Platykyla. I've been harvesting pollen of this stuff all week long, but I'm kind of sick of it, so I might give up soon. Yep, that's that. Let me show you the backyard. Bit overgrown. Once I get that side, I'll go back there and cut a bunch of stuff. The garden itself too, I need to go chop a bunch of stuff up. It's still alive. We've been having lows in the like 40 range, but not frozen yet. Every once in a while I see foxes walking through there. Oh, looks like this Verstalochioides wants to bloom too. Okay, I'm gonna get taking cuttings of this stuff, and you know, I might have enough pollen of this, so maybe I'll take cuttings of the Spectabilis bitellengensis too. I'm gonna take cuttings of this stuff and get my rootings started. Okay, bye.